Today is Easter and all of you celebrate it. It's rather surprising to see where people believe in science and everything reasoning of it, that they should believe in Christ or they should believe in His resurrection. It's absolutely unscientific. But we accept it without asking why and how. We never question these things. But certain things, when they appear new to us, we start questioning and want to bring it to the science, to the reality. But certain things we just accept, His resurrection. Now we have for Easter a thing that we give an egg on an Easter. Why do we do it? If you are that rational, you must think about it. Why do we give an egg? We never think about it. We just do it because it's a custom. Our great-grandmother did it, or the grandmother did it, or the mother did it, and then the child does it. So we just do it just as an accepted thing. We are not bothered to find out why. Why are we to give an egg and not something else? What does it show? And there is no mention of an egg in the Bible, as far as I know. But there is a mention in this thing now about an egg and Christ. And everybody is doing it without understanding what does that mean. How did we get that symbol from where? Of course, now it is accepted scientifically that there is some sort of a universal unconscious which gives us symbols. People accept that. Many, after all, all of them, but many accept. So we have to say this symbol has come to us, definitely from the unconscious. And it must have come to many people, so that people have accepted the symbol of an egg on an Easter day. The symbol of egg is that the egg is twice born. In Sanskrit language, a bird is called as Dvijaha. Bird is called as a Dvijaha, and a Brahmin, a reborn or a twice born, is also called as Dvijaha. Dvijaha, Dvijayati, Sadvijaha means the one who is born twice is a bird or a Brahmin. So first the egg comes just as a living thing. Egg is a living thing, you know that. Fully developed outside, not inside. Egg does not develop after it has come out of the mother's womb. It is the same size, but inside something happens. It grows with a warmth, and a change comes into it. That growth and everything that comes into an egg is built into it. It is his own right. He is made like that. That's the way he is made. But the bird has to come out of it. It is made like that. That is what is sahaja. That is, you are born with it. Sahaja, you are born with it. An egg is born with it to be a bird. Alright? In the same way, Christ was born to be resurrected. See the vibrations of it. His resurrection gave us the way for our resurrection too. For our jumping into the unconscious. He did it for us, though he did not need it. He came on this earth, lived like us. He was a human being. And he jumped into that, giving us a way, clearing the way for us, showing the path. And he did it with his body. as they call it in Sanskrit. His whole body he lifted because he was divine power itself. He was made out of the he was made out of the Brahma itself. He was nothing but vibrations. His body was nothing but vibrations. So whatever was a little bit of the earth element fell down and the rest of it was resurrected in the presence of human beings. They saw it being resurrected. See, it has a very big meaning that the human beings saw it being resurrected. Because if they had not seen, they would never have believed. He could have resurrected himself in some corner. He could have done that. There was no need for him to appear back. But he did it openly before everybody else to see that he is bodily resurrected.